Okay, wonderful. Welcome again. Let me just go ahead and get our waiver up there. Also, just a reminder that we have our satisfaction survey up that we would love to hear back from you. What you think of the programming, how we can improve it to make it really work for you. Here is our waiver. Okay, let me go ahead, spotlight myself for everyone, and let's get started. So we're going to be using a chair today as a prop for our standing exercises and then also in seated stretches. So let's start with taking a deep breath in, bringing those arms up and overhead. Exhale, bring them down. Let's do that again. Inhale and bring them up. Exhale and down. One more time. In and out. This time, after we bring our arms up, what I want you to do is reach for the ceiling. And then as we exhale, we're bending those elbows and bringing those arms to our ribs. Inhale, bring them up. Let's do that again. Bending those elbows, adding a little bit of a back bend. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, bending the elbows. Inhale up. Let's do that one more time. And up. Perfect. Go ahead and face your chair. I'm going to have you put the hands on your chair, walking back so your arms are straight. We're pressing the chest down slightly. And I want you to bend at the hips. So we're keeping that back nice and straight, feeling that stretch through our shoulders, down our back. Taking a nice deep breath in. And then exhale. I want you to start to round the upper back and tucking the chin. Inhale, straightening the back. Exhale, adding that little bit of a round. Inhale, opening a little bit. Exhale, tucking the chin and rounding. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come all the way up. We're going to really quickly kind of work on lower body before we get into the chair. So we're going to do our quads. So I want you to bring one leg up and back. We're grabbing the top of the foot. You can also grab the shin and pull it back. We want to stand up nice and tall. We also want the knees in line with each other. So we don't want it out like that. We want to be, again, nice and tall here. And then release, and let's do the other side. So bringing that leg up and back. And then go ahead and release. Now let's go ahead and take the right leg back a little bit. We're keeping that left heel off the ground. Feet are hip distance apart. I want you to bend that back knee slightly and then press that back hip forward. We're just lengthening the hip flexor. So the front of the thigh right there. And then come back up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So remember, heels off the ground, bending that back knee slightly, pressing the hip forward. And then come up. Let's go ahead and take a little bit wider stance. And I want you to lean to one side. We're feeling that stretch in the inner thigh here. Great. Coming up, let's go ahead and get the other side. And then come back up. Okay, let's go ahead and sit in the chair. I'm going to change positions a little bit, but go ahead and sit so your back is against the back of the chair. Let's take one leg out, heel on the ground, toe to the ceiling, keeping the back nice and straight. So we're lifting the chest. I want you to bend at the hips. If you would like, you can reach your hand towards the toe or have it on the shin or the thigh. Coming back up, the leg that was straight, I want you to now cross that ankle over that thigh, sitting up nice and tall, and I want you to bend at the hip. And then sit on up. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So we're going to start leg straight, heel on the ground, toe to the ceiling. Keeping the back straight, we're bending at the hip. Now, you can stay right here or you can reach towards the foot. Coming up, now cross that ankle over the thigh. Again, sitting up tall, bending at the hip here. We're trying to keep that knee or as open as we can. And then come back up. I'm going to switch so you can see me a little bit different from an angle. And what I want you to do is we're going to inhale, bringing the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, bring them up. And then bending the elbows, we're going to bring the hands behind our ear. And what I want you to do is I want you to lean to one side, getting that nice side body stretch. Coming back up, let's go to the other side. Good. Let's do that one more time, each side. Up, go to the other side. And back to center. Now, keeping the back straight here, take a deep breath in. Exhale. I want you to start to bring the elbows towards each other, bending the upper back just a little bit. Inhale, we're opening. And then exhale, we're closing. Let's do that a few more times. Moving with the breath here. Now, on your next inhale, open. And what I want you to do here is we're going to press the elbows back a little bit more, bringing our chin towards the ceiling, leaning back slightly. And then on the exhale, I want you to really round the back even more, bringing the elbows close towards each other. Inhale, opening. And then exhale, rounding. Very slow and deliberate movements here. And then let's do one more inhale and exhale. And then come back to center. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to kind of go through the neck and work our way down a little bit more. So roll those shoulders back and down, and then let them relax and keeping them down here. And what we're going to start off with, I just want you to roll your neck in one direction. Let's go to the other direction. And coming back up. Now, I want you to bring your chin towards your left shoulder. And then I want you to keep the chin in that direction, looking up towards the ceiling. And then bringing it back down towards that shoulder and looking back up to the ceiling. Do that 2 more times and looking up. One more time, chin towards the shoulder and then looking up towards the ceiling. Coming back to neutral, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So chin towards the right shoulder, then looking up towards the ceiling and back down. Lifting the chin, bringing it back towards the shoulder. Good. 2 more times up and down. One more and lower and come back to center. Let's go ahead and look over one shoulder and then slowly looking over the other. One more time. And then back to center. I want you to bring both arms in front of you. What we're going to start off with is the left arm. I want you to bring it up and overhead. And so you're twisting to look at it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sweep that arm back to the center. Right arm up and back. And then bringing the hands back together. Good. We're just going to keep doing that. So we're going to circle the arm back and then bringing the hands to meet in the middle. Then we do the other arm. Good. Doing that really slow pace here. Two more times on each side. Last time each side. And then coming back to center, relaxing those arms, rolling those shoulders back. Let's go ahead, relax them, and finish up with a really good torso rotation. So we're going to take the left hand on the outside of the right thigh, lifting the chest, using that right hand to grab the chair, and let's twist. So we're just getting a little bit deeper into this twist here. Coming back to center, let's do the other side. Coming back to center. And since we just have a couple more seconds, let's finish up with a cat cow. So sitting up nice and tall, hands underneath the thigh, or even just grabbing the top of the thigh. Exhaling, tucking the chin, and then I want you to really round the entire back. And then as you inhale, we're opening up the chest, lifting the chin. And then exhale and round. Inhale and open. Let's just do that 2 more times, following your breath here. And then after that exhale, come up into a seated position. Let's just take one more cleansing breath in and out. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.